Hello everyone, this is Easy Automation here. And do you know how to use less than and greater than instruction in PLC programming? If you don't, then this video is only for you. So, just subscribe and let's begin. To explain the less than and greater than instruction, I have a simple industrial example of a bottle filling machine where there is one hopper and a conveyor belt which is driven by a motor. So, whenever the bottle is kept at the left side of the conveyor belt, it will travel to the right side under the hopper nozzle and it will get filled. And whenever it gets filled, it will travel back to the left side of the conveyor belt. So, to do this application, we need to run this conveyor belt motor in forward direction and reverse direction. So it will run in forward direction for 5 seconds, then it will wait for 5 seconds to fill the bottle, and after that the conveyor belt motor will run in reverse direction for 5 seconds. So this is the simple application where we can use less than and greater than instruction. So let's see how we can use less than and greater than instruction to run this bottle filling machine. So for that we need to add 3 rungs in our program, and I will add one NO contact in our first rung, and since the motor is running based on time, so I need to add one T on instruction here, and in this second and third rung I will use the comparison instructions like less than and greater than. And to run our motor in forward direction, I will use one output coil in this second rung, and for reverse direction I will put one another output coil in third rung, and to make this process cyclic I will simply add one NC contact here. So now that I have arranged all the inputs and outputs, I need to address all of them. So I will just address all these instructions. So now I have addressed all these instructions, in which this yellow contact will be our start button, and this timer will run for 15 seconds, and after 15 seconds the done bit will energize, by which this NC contact will become NO and our timer will reset. So whenever I toggle this start button, our timer will run for 15 seconds, and after 15 seconds the timer will reset through this NC contact. So this is how our timer will run in cyclic manner, and while this timer is running, our accumulator value will increase, and that accumulator value is being compared here and here by using less than and greater than instruction. So whenever our timer accumulator value is less than 5, our motor will run in forward direction using this output instruction, and after 5 seconds our motor will stop while the accumulator value is moving towards 10, and whenever the accumulator value goes beyond 10, our motor will run in reverse direction by using this output address. So let's see how our bottle filling machine works by running this program. But before that, we need to add one NO contact here, and we need to address them by this start button so that our motor should not turn on immediately after I run this program. Like if I don't add this start button address here and here, our motor will start in forward direction because our timer accumulator value will be at 0 whenever we initially download our program. So that's why I have added this start button address here so that our motor should not turn on in forward direction without toggling this start button. So I will just download this program and run. So now our program is in running condition and our motor is not started in forward or in reverse direction. And to turn it on, I will simply toggle this start push button, and by toggling this start push button, our timer will run for 15 seconds, and while the accumulator value is rising, that accumulator value will be compared here and here. So whenever our accumulator value is less than 5, our motor will run in forward direction and it will stop moving for 5 seconds, and after that the accumulator value will reach to 10, and whenever the accumulator value goes beyond 10, our motor will run in reverse direction, by which our bottle will travel back to the left side of the conveyor belt. So let's see how it works. So now if I toggle this start button, our motor will run in forward direction for 5 seconds because our accumulator value is less than 5, and after that the motor will stop, and whenever the accumulator value goes beyond 10, our motor will run in reverse direction and the cycle will be repeated. Like it will run for 5 seconds in forward direction, then it will wait for 5 seconds for filling, and after that it will run in reverse direction whenever the accumulator value goes beyond 10. So this is how our bottle filling machine will operate. Like the bottle will travel to right side for 5 seconds, then it will wait for 5 seconds for filling. Then after that the conveyor belt motor will run in reverse direction and our bottle will travel to the left side of the conveyor belt. And that's how you can use less than and greater than instruction in your program. Like you can compare any timer accumulator value, counter accumulator value, or any data register with another data register or any kind of constant value like 5 and 10. And by comparing those values, you can decide whether you want to operate any output coil or any output instruction like timers and counters with respect to the comparison instruction in that run. So I hope you got the point how to use less than and greater than instruction for your program. And if you learned something new today about PLC programming, then make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're interested in PLC programming. Comment down all your thoughts and queries in comment section. I will always be there to answer your questions. So with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep exploring our previous videos. So where I have talked about the PLC programming in Allen Bradley. Bye.